Okay guys, we're back again and streaming again. So let's see what we can do. Horrible bump getting in and out of that place. I want to try and get doubles out of here if I can. Yeah, there we go. Right, my silver traders ain't there yet, but I took them out because they were causing some errors in the log. I will check that, but yeah, we're going to take these. Here we go, so we got some doubles going to Stuttgart. Right, that's got to leave. It has to be underway. what we were actually carrying. Oh, there you go, 30 tonne of used packaging. Well, KW log. Still got 6% worth of damage there. What could do with sorting out. Nah, couldn't be bothered. Good evening, William. Put in some doubles to Stuttgart. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I've had my dinner now, so I feel a lot better. Yeah, it's been pretty dank all day here as well. Yeah, damp underground. It's been raining a bit, not too heavy, but no wind, and the temperature's right down as well. So it's been pretty chilly. It's getting very close to the time when I think about putting the central heating back on again. Damn, he got me. We're getting some lag. I can't understand why, because my GPU is only at 80%, CPU is at 73, so there's a bit of overheat there. I'm not dropping frames. So where's the lag coming from? Check something quickly. Right. I was expecting to see some errors and things in the log. There's nothing there, so I should concentrate on the driving. I keep I'm trying to muck about with the looking at the the YouTube, you know, live page. Just trying to see what's happening there. Now, SCS won't say nothing until they're ready to actually release. They've always been like that. Yeah, it's just a matter of sitting back and waiting. I shouldn't think it's too far away now. Can you hear my microphone okay over the top of the game audio? Right, Stu. Sorry, I didn't realise that was you chatting there. I thought it was William I was talking to. Yeah, cheers William, thank you. Well, funny enough, Stu, I just took Pro Mods back off my computer today. I've been running it for the last couple of days. But the problem I've got... Hang on, let me just tell me why it was on. The problem I've got is I can run Pro Mods okay on its own, no problem, although it does take some FPS away. It's quite FPS heavy, but as soon as I want to stream I get all sorts of lag and problems, so that's no good to me. So basically I was taking Pro Mods off, I've gone back to my old profile just on the vanilla. I've only installed a load of mods off of there as well just to clean that out, so I'm pretty much back on vanilla game again now, and I've got my frame rates back and everything else, and everything's a lot smoother, so I don't think I'll bother with Pro Mods again, not unless I can update my PC with a stronger processor. And that's not likely to happen because it means replacing the motherboard as well as the processor, and I don't really want to get into that. Yeah, that's usually the way, mate. That's how it goes. As I said before, the only way the online multiplayer will be any good is if SCS bring out servers that you can download and host yourself for your friends and, you know, friends that you want to play with, and have password protection on there and stuff like that. Open servers, nah, toxic. Well, the thing is, with single player, you've only got yourself to blame if you have an accident or do anything stupid. Granted, the AI will spoil your day once in a while, but it's never unsurmountable. You can usually get over that. But yeah, it's more fun. And plus the fact to drive around with the AI on the roads. Yeah, I like to see the AI traffic. The one time I did try the multiplayer, that was the other thing I hated about it, is you know, the only traffic you see on the road is idiots. Yep, I've always treated this game like that. That's what it's all about, is the driving. I try and drive the game the same as I'd drive my own car, safely. Yeah, as long as you've got a computer again that can handle it, because them mods add a lot of traffic to the roads. And the other thing I found, I used to use one of them mods, can't remember what it was called now, but I found that it added a lot of combine harvesters and tractors onto the country roads, and it was causing horrible hold-ups. And it was just purely that mod that done it, because as soon as I took that off, they disappeared again. And now you only see them in France, which is where you're supposed to see them. Yeah, the motorbikes are part of Jazzy Cat's AI traffic pack. Just Google for Jazzy Cat AI mod and it will give you his website. It's in Russian, but you can bring up an English translation page as well. It's no problem, it's quite safe, I've used it lots of times. And then don't bother with all the other stuff he's got up there, just get the AI mod and you'll find you've got swanky sports cars with really snazzy sounding engines, and motorbikes, different sorts of motorbikes with different sounds. Yes, I think that's the one, 5.8. I believe that is the one. Just see, it should say on there, updated for 1.28. Make sure you download the ETS2 version, because he does a ATS as well. Yep, I believe he's got one there for ATS, I'm certain he has. Well, yeah, that's true. As I said, it's never ever been a problem for me because I just don't do it. End of story. So I keep getting people coming in here and saying, you know, on the chat here, saying, you know, why ain't you driving fast? Why aren't you driving on multiplayer? And I sort of think, because I'm not an idiot. Yeah, it's something like that. I'm not 100% certain, but that sounds something like right. Yeah, because a lot of the trailers have got 60 mile an hour on the back, haven't they? So maybe it's 60. I think that's only on motorway. Yeah, sure, big trucks. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're pulling a fully loaded truck and you've got like, I don't know, 24 tonne or whatever it is they carry in the back of one of these standard trailers, that's a lot of weight, can do a lot of damage. This load I'm carrying now is 30 tonne, but obviously that's because I've got double trailers. boxes or curtain siders. Yeah, I wouldn't say with ease, but I'm always willing to give it a go. It's the same as this drop now. LKW log, which is where this is going. I believe their yards have got a little bit of room, so I'll probably be able to give it a go here as well. Okay then, that's fine. I didn't think they went up that much. But then again, I'm not a trucking person, so what would I know? Yeah, well, just about all trucks nowadays are automatic anyway. It protects the gearbox, it saves the company owners some money, because their gearboxes used to get wrecked all the time because of drivers who didn't know how to use them properly. Yeah, as I say, nearly all new trucks nowadays are automatic. All of them. I'm actually driving this automatic now. Yeah, they used to be, that's what I'm saying. But so many gearboxes were getting wrecked and it was costing the companies a fortune replacing gearboxes. So now, by having automatic gearboxes, the trucks, doesn't matter what the driver does, the truck's always in the right gear and they don't get mangled. Yeah, you've got to be careful though, not all the information you get off of other people is always accurate. It pays to double check stuff. Hi Nathan, how are you? looking. Anyway, as I said, we will try and reverse these doubles once we get to where we're going. As long as the LKW log yard is a reasonable size, we should be okay, and I'll give it a try. Yeah, nice to see a few different names coming into the channel. Yeah, I'm not into shoot 'em ups and first person shooters at all. Definitely not my thing. I like simulators, that's about it. A game I did quite like playing before it got silly, again because of the multiplayer aspect, was Ark with the dinosaurs and that, where you train dinosaurs. That was quite good fun when it first came out, but then that got silly. Yes, they are new. Not on the last update, but the one before. The doubles were introduced, I believe. No, it was this update. Let me think. Yes, it was. It was 1.28 update. The doubles came in for the first time. You'll catch up. Yeah, there has been a few things happening, and the Italy DLC is on the horizon. That must be getting near completion now, I would imagine. So that'll add a bit more to the vanilla map. All we want now is the new Scania Next Generation. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm on fibre. I got 75 meg up and 17 meg down. No, the other way round, sorry, 75 down and 17 up. Get it right. because before I only had something like 2 point something upload, and I couldn't. I even had a job streaming on Steam Broadcaster. So I thought, yeah, this ain't a lot of good, is it? So I went fiver and paid a little bit extra to get the extra upload, and I'm quite happy with what I've got now. Yeah, I could, well, I know that every lane's a fast lane in multiplayer. Don't matter where you go. It's always been like that. Yeah, you've got to remember with ETS it's running on an old game engine. It's still on DX9. If they would upgrade the game to run on DX11 or DX12 or whatever it is, you would notice a big improvement. And I got an idea there might be something like that in the offing, something that SCS said on one of their blogs, that makes me think they're working on something on the background, although they haven't actually come out and said anything. Yeah, honestly, ETS runs on DX9. That's why you have to be very careful what you're doing. I mean, people love mods and they fill their mod list up with so many mods, it's untrue. And then they wonder why they're getting stutters and game lag and all sorts of things going on. You know, DX9 just can't handle that. I just cleaned out my mod folders today, as I said. I got rid of a lot of stuff, and I'm still getting the odd lag spike coming through, which I don't know where that's actually coming from, because it's not coming from the streaming, because I'm not dropping packets or frames, and my processor and GPU is running less than 100%, so it's not that. Yeah, I've never played that one, so I don't know. What's that, like a old World War One shoot 'em up sort of thing? You only get 20 FPS on the single player game. Wow. now at the moment I'm showing nearly 80 frames a second, and I'm streaming and recording at the same time. Oh yeah, well if you're running stuff in the background I can understand why. You can't do that with ETS2 because of the DX9 engine. You really need all your resources, and it's all processor, more than GPS. Everything is processor heavy in ETS. Well, that definitely won't help. That will take away your FPS. I only have the absolute necessary things open, especially if I'm streaming. I've got the broadcaster XSplit open. I've got the browser open so that I can get the live chat, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see what anyone's saying to me. And the game, and that's it, and that's all. I have OBS Studio and I have the fully licensed version of XSplit with the lifetime license on it. So yeah, I'm using XSplit at the moment. It's a lot easier. You just turn it on, basically connect up, it automatically finds the game and away you go. OBS takes a little bit more work to get it up and running, but it's got more facilities like multi-tracking, which is quite a useful thing to have. You can use it like that, definitely. It's just when it comes down to trying to sort out the more intricate things, like as I said, the multi-tracking. I mean, I was pulling the air out trying to sort that out. I tried using a virtual mixing desk, voice meter banana, and using virtual audio cables, everything, but what I wanted to do was play the stream with music in the background. And then as soon as I finish streaming, I go to the video manager in YouTube, delete the video that's processing, that way I don't get done for any copyright strikes, and then I would have uploaded the video that I record on my hard drive, but minus the music track. So it all sounds reasonably straightforward, doesn't it? But trying to actually get it all working, oh my god. Which is why I bought the mixer that I've got now. I'm using it in USB mode at the moment. It's easy because I'm just using the microphone for it. But when I come to using it properly, I won't be using the USB part at all. I'll just be using the analog side of it, and then everything will go into the mixing desk, including the music, and I'll be able to work it all from the desk, so it solves all the problems. Oh, and the other problem with the multi-tracking, as I found out, because I couldn't understand what was happening, I've got Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro CS 5.5, which is the last one they'd done before it went to Creative Cloud, CC. Well, apparently CS5 Premiere Pro does not do multi-track MP4. It doesn't recognise the format, whereas Creative Cloud Premiere Pro does. So to do the multi-tracking properly, I would need to get another video editor, more expense. I tried using the FLB format to go through, because that does multi-tracking, and Premiere Pro didn't know what that file format was, said it was unsupported. So I tried MKV, is it? MKV, something like that, and that doesn't support multi-tracking, so I was stumped at everything I tried to do. I was getting caught out on. I just gave up in the end and went out and bought a mixer. Side the road. You're not going to believe this, but I actually prefer driving on the right. That's why I bought left-hand drive trucks and not left-hand drive trucks and not right-hand drive. I actually prefer the right-hand side of the road. It seems more natural to me. In fact, now when I go to England using the game here, I find it quite difficult driving over there. It seems strange to me, because I've got so used to driving on the right. So I wouldn't like to say now what is the right side of the road. Right, I've got to keep my eye on what I'm doing here, because we're getting close to where I've got to turn off. 68k or less. I've done that once, I think, and I had traffic bibbing me up, and I thought, what the hell's going on? And then I realised. But usually I'm pretty good with that. I know that I'm going to a right-hand drive country, and it just slots in automatically, like, you know. But yeah, it did happen once. drinking cold coffee. I forgot about it. Which isn't a problem for me because I actually like cold tea and cold coffee. It's quite refreshing. Yeah, they did a really good job of France, really, really good. I mean, you're talking, definitely talking Pro Mods quality. But I'll tell you what, their map of France is a lot better at optimised than Pro Mods. So, give them time, I think they'll do well. And here's me turning, nearly missed it. Slow down. God, it's dark out there. That's good. Looks as though the drop off is on the side of this road. That's convenient. I'll just stay in this lane then. Yeah, first time I went to Germany I had a bit of a chuckle about that. And I mean in real life. When I joined the army I was stationed in Germany. And house farts were always funny. They still are. Yeah, it got me. As if I could stop there. Right, let's see if we can double park this thing. It is a bigger yard, so should be able to. Although I might have to wind the time on. A bit difficult to do in the dark. Okay, that's not too bad. Should be able to get lined up for that one. Right, I'm hoping the setup will be reasonable there. Let's have a look. Yeah, can't see a bloody thing what's happening behind the truck. Reverse lights are absolutely useless. So, I'm going to wind time forward and hope it doesn't make me late. Yeah, yeah. See now. Right, that setup is not quite right. I'll see if I can get it better. Right, let's see how we do on that. Now, let's that turn a little bit right. I'm doing it again, oversteering. There you go, we'll take that. Yeah, level 158. Yeah, but as I think I told you the last time I was talking to you, you got to remember, right, this profile is hooky. It's one I made using cheats, so I use cheats for the experience and cheats for the money, just to get me started. So yeah, it's not pucker. Right, first thing I've got to think about doing here now is going to a service centre to get some repairs done. So let's have a look at the map. Here we go, service centre. So that looks like the entrance there. Oh, I love co-insurance. Look at that, look how much it would have cost me. And look how much it's actually going to cost me with the insurance. That's the point, I've got to make sure I've still got the right gearbox selected. Yeah, it's the only way to do it. Merc schmirk, I say. Co-insurance is a mod. Co-insurance is in ATS. It's part of ATS, but some Bright Spark decided to make a co-insurance mod that works in ETS2, so they converted it, and there you go. Yeah, so whenever you buy a truck now, it's got automatically got co-insurance on it. Yeah, and it's a mod. And now, is it in the workshop? I believe it is. I think it's a workshop mod. If not, it's the SCS forum. Right, now I've got a couple of mundane things just to take care of here. I've got to check my drivers. So I keep getting told they've been updated. Yeah, these are way out. She's set for fragile. Look, it's full up. So that's got to be changed. So we'll put her on high value as well. Oh, same there. This guy, I think we're going to put on long distance. And she's filled her ADR slots up, so she definitely needs long distance now. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for quite a while. Now the other thing I've got to check is make sure my bank loans are paid back, because I don't need them anymore, but being as I've got some money now. That's if I hadn't already done it, of course. Which I have, it's all cleared. Good. That's what we like to see. Right, so that's my driver sorted, the bank sorted. What else? Anything? Oh yeah, I want to check that gearbox tonight just to make sure it's set on the right one. Volvo 12 speed, that'll do. No, I haven't got a tyre mod. I've never found a use for one because all the tyres I want are actually in game already. This is the Michelin tyres that come from the Michelin DLC. Yeah, no mods. Oh, and the wheels are from another DLC. Oh, the Raven pack. That's where the wheels come from. It looks quite good, doesn't it, with the paint? Quite like that. I must admit, I prefer the other Volvo, the one with the flatter front on it. It's just the FH, isn't it? Not the FH16 Classic. I prefer that one really, but this skin only goes on this particular truck. It doesn't fit on the other one, so. No, the lights in the front here, you mean? They are actually a mod. Again, can't remember what they're called, but you can't miss them because the icon for them is Hela or Hela, or however you pronounce that. So you can't miss that. And then the top lights are from the same bloke, only they're off-road lights, so they got a wider spread. They're not spots like these, they're wide angle lights for lighting up if you do off-road driving. As you can see, they got safety grills on the front to stop stones and things flicking up on them. Yeah, that's a mod as well. That's part of the Raven pack. It's the Raven light sign that goes on the back here. There's other ones you can put up there as well, like the Scania ones and things like that. There's a couple of odd ones, Dragon, that are actually part of ETS. Yeah, you say the squirrel skins, squirrel skins won't work. Why is that then? Because this is the truck that was actually designed as a combo with the trailers for squirrel. I just took it and altered the skin on it to have my own company name on it. What won't work about it? Yeah, right, okay, that's always going to be a problem. This is the trouble with mods. It takes a long while to sort out what mods work with others, and then once you find out, make a list and remember it for all time. Never forget it. Yeah, but not all Steam Workshop plays nicely with other mods. That's the trouble. Yeah, you expect Steam Workshop mods to work, but if there's other mods there as well, they can break them. Right, let's have a look around for another job here. Oh, I'll tell you what, no, before I do this, let's see if I can put my silver double trailers back in. That'll be good. Same as my company and my thing, you know, that puts up Tallmike haulage in the job market. I've taken them out as well at the moment just to keep everything running smooth. I'll see if I can get the double trailers back in, so let's just do that quickly. I hope this don't break the stream. If it does, I'll be right back. Alright, looks as though it's alright. Right, okay, you can see all the mods that I use here, and there is quite a few. but only some of them are activated, and the reason for that is because I found a lot of these react with each other and cause problems. So I've thinned the list right down and I'm trying it again. What am I looking for? I was going to show you the Jazzy Cat. Oh, here it is. Here's the Jazzy Cat AI traffic pack, look. Oh, in actual fact, if you've got version 5.8, you've got a newer version than what I've got, because I've got 5.6. Oh yeah, the mods are always going to be a problem. And some of the worst mods are graphics mods, because they don't just do graphics, they alter things in the like ferry prices, and they do things that you wouldn't expect, you know. Yeah, so it looks as though I've got to update my AI traffic pack then, because if you say that there's a version 5.8 out, I'm using an old version. Right, okay, yeah, obviously I've got to update mine. I'll do that if I remember later on, once I finish streaming. Yeah, so that's that. There's that cheat that I use. Junior Senior Gaming, money cheat. And that's the XP cheat. And that means you can start any new profile up with your name, not have to download one that somebody else has done, a save game. You start a new profile, stick that one in first, get your XP cheat done, that will take you up to like level God knows what. Then take that out, which you can do, it doesn't do any harm at all, and put the money cheat in. The money cheat works by, you might have to do a couple of little jobs first just to get this to start chucking jobs up, but when it does you'll find that there's jobs there from like 500,000 going up to thousands of billions. It all depends how silly you want to get. I always try and keep it low. And then I've got another mod, which is this one here, shut up and take my money. If I find out that I've actually got too money and it's ridiculous, I use this one, which puts a skin in the workshop in one of the services, you know, where you go to repaint your truck. You download the skin and it costs you a fortune, but you can open the mod up and you can set what it actually takes. So you do that, and that's how I managed to get my money back down into the millions instead of the hundreds of millions by using that. So that's quite useful. As you can see, these are squirrel mods that I downloaded, and I haven't reskinned these yet into my own skins. Yeah, I don't mind cheating because it all depends what you want to do on the game. If you want to grind through the game, working your way up, then fair enough, don't use cheats. I'm not telling you to use cheats, but from my point of view, this game is all about the driving. And when you first start off, it's very restrictive. You can't do anything. So I like to get myself up to a level where I can drive the truck I want and go anywhere I want and do any sort of job that I want. I'm happy then. But yeah, I know it's not for everybody, that's just me. Right. There's an economy overhaul one, which is quite a difficult economy to use. You get like 2,000 euros per job, not a lot. That trailer there was giving me all sorts of problems, although it is painted up with one of my skins. But it's a bad mod and it puts lots of bad stuff in the thing. This one's okay. That's the combo, which I'm driving now with the two trailers. And the squirrel Euro 6, which I've also skinned in my colours. That's working okay. This is now my board on there, but I'm not going to put that back on yet. And there's my doubles, my silver doubles. So I'll try this one and see where that gets me. Put it above that one. I'll put it above the red combo. So I should see them now, but it all depends how much errors they put into the log as to whether I keep them in there. And then at some other point I'll try putting this one back in and this one. This one I really want to get in if I can, but that one was causing some errors. We'll see. And this one, I've done this as well. This is now in my skin. The tandem. I think that one's working, but I don't want to drive tandem at the moment, so I won't put it back just yet. Yeah, I actually asked Paulie to do the job for me. I offered to pay him £50 to do me a pack the same as what he's done for school, exactly the same. So all of these, but for him to do it, so I knew I'd get the files without the errors and that in, because I had to use ETS2 Studio to do the alterations on these, and ETS2 Studio has not been updated to work with 128, so it actually puts code errors in, whereas Paulie's mods don't. Anyway, he never got back to me. He said he would, but he said he was busy at the moment and he'd get back, but he never did. Increase and decrease, that's just moving them up and down. Watch this one here, look. Tallmike, haulage doubles. Watch what happens when I do it up and down. See that? Just moves it up the list. If you use these ones here, it puts it right to the top or right to the bottom. If you just want to move it down one or two, you use these. So I'll move it back down, decrease again, and stick it on top of the red combo, like that. Now, as you can see, my mod list here, which is the important thing, this is what generates all the errors, is really not as big as what that big list is on the left. I've cut it right down. I had loads of stuff in there. Well, near enough all of this stuff was in there, including pro mods at one time. So it was a huge mod list. Hello Spike Z. Oh, thank you very much. Sorry mate, I was busy looking at my mod lists there. I didn't see your name come up there. No, it's not that. It's what it is. Anything down here, where my cursor is now, will get overwritten by anything that's up here. So if you've got Tallmike doubles there, but then if there's another doubles mod up here that affects the skins, it will overwrite this one. So I won't actually see my doubles because it will get overwritten. That's what the priority is all about. It's nothing to do with CPU or anything like that. The things that are at the top of this list will always show because they got the highest priority. The things at the bottom have got the lowest priority, which is why the AI is all down there. And things like this, Sizel's Flat UI. It's just a simple graphics mod, and it's usually one of the first things that gets loaded when I start the program, and then it loads everything else on top of that. So that's why you hear people say, oh, change your mod order if something's not working. That's why. So, I mean, you might get mod errors, but not necessarily because it's a bad mod. It might just be because it's in the wrong place in this list. And the only way you can do that, really, is the way I've done it, and that's take everything out of here. Everything. And then gradually put it back one by one, and try each one each time to see if you've got log errors. That's the only way of doing it. And then just keep putting them back. If your log's clean, keep putting them back, keep putting them back. The first time you get an error, make sure that that mod that you've just loaded is right at the top of the list and you haven't moved it lower down. And if it's still giving errors there, the chances are it's going to give errors with whatever you put on top of it, so it might even make things worse. If you get a mod like that, just boom, take it straight back out, leave it. Not worth the effort. Yeah, okay Stu, that's a fair one. Yeah, it's quite important to get right because it really affects the performance of your PC. If you're getting loads of errors getting written into the log, that's using up CPU. And as you know, a CPU is what runs ETS2. So it can affect lots of things. You've got to get it running as smooth as possible. Right, that's all I'm going to do with mine for the time being, so I'm going to confirm changes and then go back to the game screen and find a job and just make sure my doubles, silver doubles, aren't causing any troubles. Right, let's have a look in control panel and see if the log's clear. Yeah, that's what you want to see. No warnings or errors. But this isn't in the game screen yet, so let's go into the game screen and see if errors come up then. Right, we're in the game screen, so let's check that again. No, look at that, everything's good. Right, now from this point on, as you saw, I already got a lot of mods. So from this point on, knowing that the log is clean now, if I put any more mods on now, I've got to do them one at a time and check exactly the same as what I've done now to make sure there's no more errors being added. And if my log stays like that, I'll be well pleased, because that's when ETS2 gets its maximum performance, is when there's no errors being written into the log. Oh, just a matter of interest, errors being written into the log also causes the game, every time it does it, it causes the game to do an autosave. And autosave's sharp as lag on your game. And you think, well, what's causing that? And it's because the game's continually auto-saving. So again, if you've got a lot of mods, it takes time to do that. And it also takes your CPU again. Okay, so let's have a look for a job, see what we've got. It's early hours of the morning, so we'll be driving in daylight, that'll make a change. Right, we're in Stuttgart. Let's see what we got here. Hungary, Le Mans in France. I've been there already, don't fancy going back there again. Marseille with a yacht. Might do that one. Clermont in France. Now, have I been there? Yes, I have, because it's a big circle rather than a little one. So I've been there. Hamburg I've been to. I've been there, honestly. Oh, mate, I haven't actually, according to this. So that's a possibility then. It's empty pallets. Yeah, Hamburg. I might be at 22 tonne as well, so I might be able to get doubles there. I could see if my doubles are in. Yeah, let's take that one, because it just happens. Tree out. Yeah, no, let's check that one out. Turn my GPS on. Six are still there, that's good. Usually when you go into the service centre to have anything done, especially if you're going to the upgrade shop, it turns them ticks off and you wonder where all your nice bright main beam lights are gone. Right, drive on, sir. If there's anyone listening into the stream at the moment, apart from Stu, who I know is busy at the moment, can you just tell me, is the microphone and game audio okay? Can you hear them both? Thank you, Spike, thank you very much. It's good to know, because I've just got a new studio mic and a new Behringer mixer. So you know, I've been having a bit of fun and games sorting it all out. Goes tree out up ahead, tree ET, whatever it is. And we'll see if we can grab more silver doubles. No, no doubles. But at least the silver trader is showing up now. But no doubles, that's the same. Yeah, so I've got my red trader and my silver trader now. So let's take the silver one. Right, where are you? Around the back by the looks of it. Okay, let's be on our way to Hamburg then. With 22 tonne of empty pallets going to LKW log. Until it gets a little bit brighter. Oh, okay, Spike, thank you very much. I appreciate that. daydreaming then, miles away. Started drifting. Okay, Spike, that's fine. I try and stream every day if possible. So yeah, you'll catch me on. 16. All skinned up in my own colours. Well done, Stu. You should notice a difference. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, good. Well, that's good to know. They behaved themselves then. yeah, you got to watch out for them. That's a little bit to the last minute. Oh, I need some diesel. So. Couldn't tell you anything about Bristol fans. I know nothing about them, although that is where I'm sort of living now. I live in South Devon, so Bristol isn't too far from me. Haven't had a flood here for quite a while, but it rains a lot. It does. The West Country's noted for that. That's why there's a lot of farmers in the West Country. Yeah, why not? The more you can take out of that mod list, the better your game will run. 14, that's a reasonable amount. Shouldn't have any problems with that. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't have problems, I mean you can still get problems even with 14, but obviously it's better. The less you can keep in there, you know, better it is. Yeah, that's it, that's just right. And if ever you miss it that much, you can always put it back in. Yeah, same here. I used to go for all that sort of stuff, but then when they started updating ETS so much, every time they updated it, it broke all them mods. So then you had to wait for the mod author to go back and sort it all out, and I just got fed up in the end. Like you, I took them all out. Snazzy sports cars there, Porsche. Yeah, no, what you mean. You swine. Oh, I got away with it. Oh well, good. I'm glad that I could help. Yeah. If there's anything I think I know, I'll always pass it on. I've got no problem with that. And if ever I'm not sure about something, I will tell you that as well. Just so you don't blame me if anything goes screwy. But this thing mucking about with mods, I've been doing for ages, trying to sort out what's what. Yeah, I totally agree. It's definitely not my thing, neither. It's a truck simulator, and trucks aren't supposed to be racing cars. They're big, heavy, lumbering beasts. Trolls abound, yes, agreed. But you get that anywhere. You get trolls popping up in the chat from time to time. I had someone here the other day who was going on about a few things I'd rather not repeat. In the end I had to tab out of the game just so I could delete his messages and ban him. So yeah, it happens. You got me wondering now. Oh, delivery is key, but care is essential. They've actually gone back a little bit more with that. No more. They accepted it there, that's good enough. Bubble wrap, what's that? No, I know what bubble wrap is, but what's that got to do with anything? Oh, were you on about the logo on the truck? Care is essential. Hold on, just got to come out of the game just for a second because I need to adjust this live chat window. It's stuck for some reason or other. It's not updated. That's better. I can see what you're saying now. Yes, it would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Although I'm not going to wrap up a load of old wooden pallets. Bit of overkill that. Right, I've just got to go for a wee break for a minute and then I'll be back and I'll probably do one more job before I call the stream. So let me just, I'll be right back. Looks as though the weather's changed for the worse while I was taking the bio break and making myself a cup of tea. Right, let's find one more job to do. Now, there we go, something different. Let's take 16 tonne of diggers to Gdansk, Poland. Sand builders to LKW. Yeah. Just to make a bit of a change. I can't believe these traffic lights today. I'm getting caught out of every bloody one. Righty-ho. Hello Will, one game. Haha, didn't get me that time. It tried. That is really, really irritating, that when you get right on top of the lights and they decide to change. And then you get fined. JD Flake, that's a strange question. I've just turned it on. And that's what it does. Are you using mod beacons, maybe? The ones that I've got on top of the truck are the default radiants that come with ETS2. Other than that, I've got no idea why you're not seeing it on the surroundings. Stu, did you not ask me this the other day, or was it somebody else I was talking to? It's actually a mod. Don't ask me what the mod's called, I can't remember. But I can tell you this, it's on the SCS forum and it comes under mods others. Alright, so once you get on SCS forum, find the mods forum, go to that one and then click the others button, and then you'll have to scroll through the pages until you find it. You can't miss it. It's a pack of them sat-navs and bottom bars in all different positions, and some are opaque, some are transparent. There's about 200 different versions, so then you have to, you know, download the whole pack and then just pick the one you want. Basically that's it. No, I wouldn't be without that, because being as I'm a bit older, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be, and these built-in sat-navs that come in the truck dashboards and that, I really have a job to see what's going on with them. So that's a nice big display up there, and being in the centre of the screen on top of my eye line, like when you're looking straight ahead out the truck window, that's in your eyes all the time, so you can see upcoming turns and things like that. It's excellent, it's great. And then the bottom bar down the bottom of the screen, that's also part of that, and the little mirrors, they're part of it as well. So it does three things all in one. Oh, and that green writing that's scrolling now telling me about my drivers down the bottom, that's also coming from that mod. Yeah, that's what I mean, it's terrible. That's much better. And you can put it where you want, wherever you're happy with. You can have the map down the bottom and the information bar up the top, or you can put them both up the top, or you can have them on the left or the right. You've got so many options, you know. And when you press the buttons for zooming in and out on them maps, that works as well. In fact, I can show you that. Look, you see the view that's on my sat nav now. Watch it. So yeah, really good mod, wouldn't be without it. these trailers have got steerable axles. I keep taking the corners wide. ETS2 mug and t-shirt. Why not? Get what you enjoy. And yeah, I didn't know they were based in Portugal actually. Where did you find that out? For some reason or other I was thinking they were based in Prague or somewhere like that. Oh right, okay. Oh, that's handy to know I suppose. That's what bugs me. I'm limited to 60 mile an hour because I'm a truck. How come coaches, bloody great coaches that carry lots and lots of people, are allowed to drive at whatever speed they want? Or at the speed that cars are allowed to drive at, I should say. BUI. Oh, drunk under the influence. Yeah, it could be. Leg strike. Oh, see all them autosaves, look. Now, I don't know what's causing that. I think one of these days what I might have to do is start off with a completely fresh profile. I mean really fresh profile. Delete anything to do with ETS, not the game itself, but the files that get stored in your documents. Just delete the whole lot out of there, not the mod folder obviously, and then set it up again, because I'm certain that most of these faults are coming from there. Although I'm using new profiles, a lot of the information that's in there is old stuff. I shouldn't be getting any of them sort of lag spikes, and certainly nothing that would make the game want to auto-save about 8 or 9 times one after the other like that. It's ridiculous. So that's my work cut out for tomorrow. I know what I'm doing now. At least the truck behind me seems to be obeying the speed limits. Yeah, I still like the Scanias. I've always liked the Scanias, but I'm just so much waiting for the new one to come out. I couldn't be bothered to go in and configure a new Scania when it's actually the old Scania, if you know what I mean. I'm just hanging on there till the new one gets released, hopefully soon. I mean, the model is actually finished. It's only a licensing problem that's causing the hold up. It's ready to be released as soon as Scania say okay, go ahead. Thank you, Mr. Policeman. I should remember the AI don't recognise flashing headlights, so I don't recognise beacons neither, unfortunately. In fact, I think the only thing they recognise is oncoming AI will flash you if you've got main beams on. And that's about the only thing they recognise. Oh, and when you turn your hazard flashes on to go around the roundabout, if you don't want to get too beat up by the AI, they recognise that and all. If you turn your hazard flashes on, they do tend to hang back a little bit rather than crowd you in. Yeah, there is a Scania truck driving simulator, I believe. I've heard of something like that, but it's... I got an idea that's the one where it's mission based. You have to do, it's like a training thing. If you want to learn to drive, that's a program to use to learn to drive articulated trucks. Yeah, as I said before, I used to use an AI car mod that used to put a bit more traffic on the road, and in a way that didn't cause blockages and things like that. It worked really well, except that it really loaded the roads up with farm traffic, and it was causing all sorts of problems, accidents and roads getting jammed, you getting stuck behind traffic for miles upon miles upon miles. To make it worse, as soon as you get past one, you go a couple of 100 yards down the road and you come up behind another one. So I thought, no, this mod's got to go. If he would have just increased the traffic without increasing that particular part of it, which he shouldn't have done, it would have been a brilliant mod. I forgot that flashing yellow means caution. Yeah, I watched him playing it as well, funny enough. Yeah, the one I had was based around rush hours and things like that. But the guy also said he'd spent hundreds of hours testing it to make sure that it didn't clog up traffic light intersections and things like that. And it really worked well, except for that one fault, bloody farm traffic. If I knew a bit more about modding, I'd open the mod up and just disable that bit. But I don't know enough about modding to be able to do that. Yeah, it's obvious that these kids, they've not only are they using really souped up trucks, but they've obviously got all the fines and things turned off. Because otherwise, how do they make any money when they're in multiplayer? Every single journey they go on, they crash, you know what I mean? So they can't make any money unless they've got all that sort of stuff turned off. And then, what is the point of playing the game? I just don't understand. There is a rock band touring Arctic on the workshop somewhere. I've seen it. Slayer. It could be Slayer actually. I can't actually remember that. There might even be more than one up there, but there's certainly one up there. I saw it because I thought, nah, I didn't bother, but I saw it. Oh, I still play Farming Simulator 2017 or whatever it is. That's okay, but what I'm waiting for now is cattle and crops. I'm waiting for that to come out to see what that's like, because I want to do the farm management side. Rather than me jumping in a tractor, I want to issue the jobs out to the hired help, and I want to watch them doing the work. You know, that appeals to me, so I want to try it for that reason. Yeah, the truck colour was dark. Whether or not it was black, I couldn't say, but it was certainly a dark skin. Yeah, that's right, the video looked very good. I've seen a few other videos since then, and yeah, they all look reasonable, and the ideas they've got about the management side of the game seem good, so I'm just waiting for it to eventually arrive so I can give it a good try out. That could, if I like that side of it, actually take over from FS 2017. This video must be getting quite large on my hard drive now. I reckon it's going to be 8 gigs, 9 gigs, something like that. Huge. Yeah, it's due, isn't it? FS18, I assume. Or no, don't they release their games every 2 years? So it skips a year, like, you know? Like it went from 2015 to 2017. 17, 18, 19, so it'll be 2019. Giveaway sign on that last intersection, and I just went straight through it. Good job there was nothing coming from the other way. I just assumed that I had the right of way because I thought this was a main road. Crossing. Well, it's the same with any of these games. It's like I think I told you, didn't I? I used to love flight sim. I spent many hours on flight sim, but in the end I burnt myself out because I just played it too much, and I totally lost interest in it completely. I hope that doesn't happen with this game, but probably not, because I enjoy driving. But yeah, you got to be careful of burnout. It's a horrible thing when it happens. I mean, I must admit, although I've still got it on the computer, but I can't remember the last time I actually opened Farming Sim. It must have been a long while ago. Stop at this one. Got a bit of choo-choo coming. Here it comes. Yeah, it's pretty rough over there, isn't it? My brother is out in Guadeloupe at the moment, and that's another place that's been affected by both Irma and what's the other one that's there? Jose, or however you pronounce it. Yeah. Yeah, I should say so. I don't, because it's always bad news just lately. Well, since my wife died, and she's been dead 2 years now, I haven't watched a single soap opera. I used to have to when she was alive, obviously, because she loved her soaps. But I've not watched a single one since. Even like now, I've not had the telly on at all today. I've just been playing the game. I must remember to download Jazzy Cat's new 5.8. There must be a reason why he's done another one. Although I know the one that I'm using now, it says it's for version 1.28. So unless he's just added some things to it. Father Ted, yeah, it's a good program that. I've seen a few of them. And Mrs. Brown's Boys. takes a while to get sorted when you lose someone, whether it be permanently or as in, like, you know, what happened to my wife, or whether it's because of a split up. It's always going to affect you, it's bound to, isn't it? You have to move on. That's what I've done. Moved on. Oh yeah, I agree with you, definitely. That never works. I've seen many instances where people have tried that and it just doesn't work. That's all wise sort of things to do. I completely deleted my wife's Facebook page because she still had quite a few people trying to contact her on Facebook. So I put up an actual, or Facebook done it for me actually. Yeah, I asked them to delete the account, which they done. And they put up a memoriam thing, which was a nice one. Well, probably the same as what I've done. Whatever family's left usually deletes. Yeah, they do. They done that for me when I told them I wanted to delete the account, and the reason why, they put up a memoriam page. Bloody lights caught me out again. I did make a point of letting everybody know what had happened first. I didn't delete it straight away, it was up there for about a week, and then I got in touch with Facebook and asked them to delete it. That way everybody knew or didn't wonder where the site had suddenly gone. And this will be my lot for today. It's been a long old stream this all night basically. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? These things are all got to reverse with the steering axles. Yeah, that'll do. Right, okay then Stu, I'm going to call the stream now, and anybody else that might be listening in or watching, Yeah, it's been a long stream, so I'm going to call it, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Cheers, though. See you tomorrow.